Imran Khan. So at 9 until 9 a.m. there was no delivery, and most of the astrologers nowadays are producing horoscope at 6 a.m. and 7 a.m. Right? The father says the birth could not take place until 9 a.m. Right? And so he left the hospital for taking breakfast. In his own words, taking halwa puri. Right? Taking halwa puri. Of course, there is no halwa puri in the Lady Wellington Hospital canteen. The hospital do not serve such. So he probably went to the nearby market or a restaurant for taking the breakfast. After a couple of hours or few hours, when he came back to the hospital, he had learned that a son was born. A son was born. The first son after many daughters. This is very important clue. Father himself quoting that Imran Khan was not born early morning. So this is an important clue. So all the possibility of Libra ascendant, is could not take place. Just the father is saying that he was not born until 9 a.m. After a couple of hours, after probably 9 a.m. So on the basis of this, if you could turn on the next slide. And the next, yes, the ascendant. So this makes the Sagittarius ascendant. In case of Imran Khan, the birth time 11:45 a.m. This is a late morning, not early morning, late morning, near midday. Appears quite reliable. Why? Because it fits the parent's account at the time of delivery, right? Because it fits the masculine persona and fiery nature of the native, Sagittarius ascendant, Mars in the Lagna, right? And because over life and multiple marriages confirmed from the 7th Lord Mercury in Vatko Rashi and Navamsha, I will explain later. And finally, because some of the very few or perhaps a very rare yoga and also a dasha transit are closely aligned with the Sagittarius ascendant. So if we could move on the next slide, number 10. So I will explain what is the most important, the next one. Yes, this is the chart of Imran Khan. In my view, this is a Sagittarius ascendant, and Mars in the first house, Moon and Jupiter in the 5th house, Mercury, Saturn, Sun in the 10th house, Venus in the 11th house, Rahu in 2nd, and Ketu is in 5th. So why Imran Khan should have this ascendant? Right? Of course, it fits the father's account on the day when he was born. The most important yoga is the parivartana between first Lord Jupiter and 5th Lord Mars. This is a special yoga because it is only narrated by the Parashar. Virat Parashar Hora Shastra, chapter number 36, verse number 6 to 7. Just open the Parashar Hora and read what it is there. It is called the Maharaja Yoga, the exchange between first and 5th Lord, right? On October 5th, 1952, Sagittarius Lagan is the only possibility that gives this yoga. And what is the result of this Maharaja Yoga? This Maharaja Yoga, Parasha does not mean the person is the Samrat of, no. The most important clue is the person will have great fame. Parashar says the exchange between first Lord and 5th Lord gives the great fame. The authority is the secondary one, but Parashar says it's a great fame. And on his birthday, this is the only possible chart where this yoga comes. And most interestingly, Imran Khan has experienced both these dashas. Mars dasha, Jupiter dasha. Mars dasha is athletic career at the peak and World Cup, and Jupiter dasha, political career. And during both these dasha, he was at the peak of his popularity and recognition. Parashar words fits just accurately. This is the most important yoga. No other lagna, whether you take the Libra lagna or Scorpio lagna or Virgo, no. No other lagna produced this yoga. This is the Maharaja yoga of Parashar, right? Now, another very important yoga is also narrated by Parashara and Gemini as well. This is an important yoga. And Mars conjunct just look at the degree of the Mars and the degree of the ascendant. Mars conjunct the Rashi Lagna, right? Navansh Lagna and Drishkan Lagna. This produces a powerful Raj Yoga according to Parashar and according to Gemini as well. Both are on the same line. DT Brad Parashar Hora Shastra reference chapter 36 verse 15, right? And Gemini Sutra reference 1327, Sutra number 27, right? So if you could go to the next slide, here I have mentioned the yoga. Yes, this one. Okay. Yes, this. Right. The second yoga is the Mars conjunct to the Rashi Lagna, Namash Lagna, Trishkand Lagna, and this is the powerful yoga. Now, what is the third most important yoga? Third most important yoga is the Lagu Parashari, famous Dharam Karam Adipati Yoga. Right? Look at the Lord of ninth and Lord of 10th house. Where they are. Conjunction of ninth Lord with 10th Lord Mercury resulted Dharma Karma Adipati Yoga, Brat Parashar Hora Shastra, chapter number 34, verse number 11 and 12, right? Where 10th Lord Mercury is Vargotam in the Vargo. Note, the Sun is in ninth Lord, right? And I am giving an important thing. What happened during Sun Dasha? The Sun Dasha appeared in a very young age, right? During Sun Dasha, he stayed abroad, ninth Lord, for education, for higher education, for club cricket in England during Sun Mahadasha 1973 to 1979. He graduated from Oxford in 1975. Higher education, ninth Lord Sun Dasha. No other Lagna. Libra Lagna does not prove this one, right? Libra Lagna does not testify the different Raj Yoga, right? So he debuted the cricket while in England, but he joined the Pakistan national team 1976 and 1977 again in Sun Dasha. So Sun Dasha proved very good for him. Very good for him. He graduated from Oxford. He joined the club cricket in England in ninth Lord Dasha, right? And if you turn the chart from Libra Lagan, Sun become a functional malefic. But from Sagittarius Lagan, Sun is a functional benefic and Sun is forming Dharma Karam Adipati Yoga, right? So this is the third one and the last one. There is an important thing. Khan has also a special Gaj-Kesari Yoga of Parashar. You know there are two types of Gaj-Kesari Yoga. One is Jupiter. Yes, this is a special Gaj-Kesari Yoga of Parashar. One is Moon and Jupiter in a mutual kendra. This is the Gaj-Kesari Yoga. This is a simple type of Gaj-Kesari. But Parashar explain another type of Gaj-Kesari Yoga. Moon and Jupiter should be in mutual kendra, and at the same time, another benefic should aspect. Look, yes, Jupiter and Moon are forming Gaj-Kesari Yoga and another benefic is. So this is again a very, very rare. Though whatever the Lagna you take, whether rotate the chart early, long, inactive, this yoga still exists, but with respect to Sagittarius Lagna, other different yogas just wipe out. So some people also say that he should have Libra Lagan because he was very popular among the women and he married and multiple times and blah blah blah. So look, why he has multiple marriages. Mercury is Lord of 7th house, right? Mercury is a dual planet, multiplicity. Mercury is in Virgo Rashi, 12, multiplicity of marriage. Mercury is in Virgo Navash, right? So multiplicity of marriage, just you can see that there is a Navash in the next slide, and you can see there is a Navash. You can see where the Mercury is. Yes, his marital life could not be successful. Yes. The 7th Lord of Rashi, although Vargotam, he has so many women in his life because Venus and Moon are also expecting each other. And there is a very important clue as well from Western astrology point of view. He has Uranus in a 7th house. According to Western astrology, whosoever Uranus in 7th house and has an square or opposition from 7th Lord or Mercury, etc., he will have unstable marital life, sudden unexpected marriage, sudden divorce. Imran Khan, the first marriage was quite successful, but second marriage was a disaster. He married in 2015 and divorced in 2016. and early in his life he has so many associations. So Uranus in seventh house in a square or in a position to the seventh lord of Karaka does not promise stable life, marital life is marital life. So he does not have a stable marital life because of this reason. So some of his life are already thoroughly explained early. Let me also add that one of the most important event of his life is the death of mother. In the start of the presentation, I have told that Imran Khan is close to his mother. No other person can take the seat of his mother in his heart. Established the Shaukat Khan Hospital in the memory of his mother. His mother's name was Shaukat Khan, right? And when his mother died, 10 February 1985. Just look at the chart, the next slide. Go to the slide. I'll explain why mother died on 10 February 1985. This is one of the most important event in the life of Imran Khan. Imran Khan does not care the wives and women and blah blah blah. He was most closely associated to the mother. Haldevi ka basic shlok. If Lord of Lagna is associated to any karak, the person will emotionally close to that person. Lord of Lagna is Jupiter. So it is associated to the moon. The person is emotionally close to the mother. The mother died on February 1985. At that time, Moon Mercury Antardasha was running. Okay, what is the house of mother? Fourth house, right? Okay, let's take the basic principle of Lagu Parashiri. What is the Maraka house? Seventh house, right? Counting from fourth, Pisces, what is the Maraka house? Virgo, right? Lord Markesh is Mitru Markesh is Mercury. So counting from the fourth house, Mercury is Marak and also occupying the Maraka Sthan, right? This is a double Maraka influence. So and also look, Moon and Mercury are mutually Shadashtaka. So this is the mother house and the seventh is a Maraka house. When the Maraka planet is in the Marakistan, it becomes a double Marak. And if you note the association between Moon and Mercury, this is a Shadashtaka. Sixth set, mutually sixth set. This is one of the most important event in the life of Imran Khan. He was too much close to his mother. So this is an important, right? This is the death of the mother, right? And another important point I have explained earlier. The overall look at the Mars dasha and Jupiter dasha. I have explained the yoga between Maharaj Yoga of Parashar, the exchange between first lord and fifth lord, Jupiter and Mars, right? They are in exchange. What happened during Mars Dasha and what happened during Jupiter Dasha? Mars Dasha was the most successful Dasha in his cricket career, right? Mars Dasha. Let me, Mars Dasha ran from the year 1989 to 1986, right? Mars Dasha. This is the peak of his cricket career. He was the captain of the Pakistan cricket team and he won the World Cup during Mars Dasha, entire Mars Dasha. The World Cup was in the 1992. The entire Mars Dasha, yes, the entire phase of their life, he was at the peak of his popularity and recognition. Why? Because Mars and Jupiter are forming Maharaja Yoga of Parashar. Right? This is most important, and this is also the period when he actually practically involved in philanthropic work and established the cancer hospital. Why? Mars is Lord of fifth house, and other house of Mars is 12th house. 12th is a house of charity. He practically established the cancer hospital during Mars Dasha. 12th house, good result, right? There's a because Mars is a functional benefit from Sagittarius Lagan. Mars is also functional benefit for Aries, Moon, Chandra Lagan, right? During Rahu Dasha, it was a mix. It was a political failure. Mars, Rahu Dasha. After Mars, there was a Rahu Dasha, but Rahu Dasha could not bring any success in politics or other field. It was so, but it was not a significant. Some events happened, but Mars Dasha, Rahu Dasha. Sorry. Rahu Dasha was ordinary between Mars and Jupiter. There comes a Rahu Dasha in 19 96, right? Yes. From 1996 to 2014 was so-so period. There was no political success. There was other achievement. But as soon as the Jupiter Dasha started, as soon as the Jupiter Dasha started, he just climbed to the popularity again. He just got the political attention, and within few years, yes, from the Jupiter Dasha in 2014. 2014 is the time. Yes, 2014 is the time when he start getting popularity and political milestone, and there was a dharna and there was a protest and there was a live streaming everywhere, and Imran Khan was everywhere. And within 4 year, he became the prime minister. 2014 to 2018 he was at the height of political popularity, and Jupiter Dasha, right? Again, look, the same Dasha, Mars Dasha and Jupiter Dasha. And he became the prime minister in July 2018 during Jupiter Saturn. Saturn is, however, a functional malefic for Sagittarius Lagna as well as Chandra Lagna, but Saturn is closely conjunct to the ninth lord. Yes, closely conjunct to the ninth line. And as he became the prime minister, his schedule changed. He became slightly sober. He led the jalsas and the protest and all these things. He become a sober man during Jupiter Saturn Dasha, with protocol and with everything. But as soon as the Jupiter Venus Dasha, everything toppled. As soon as the Venus Dasha started, Jupiter Venus, January 2022 to September 2024, these 2.5 years is the havoc in the life of Imran Khan. Why? This is an important point. Why? Why Venus is so bad in Jupiter Mahadasha? Jupiter Mahadasha, Venus Antardasha. And I am narrating you the 12 reasons. I'm narrating you the 12 reasons, right? The first one, you of course highlighted. Venus is the lord of sixth house, which is one of the three Shadaya. That's functional malefic, number one reason. Number two reason, Venus is the lord of 11, which is again a three Shadla, right? That's functional malefic. Venus is a double functional malefic from Sagittarius Lagan. Okay, third reason, Venus is lord of seventh Marka, counting from Mahadasha, Lord Jupiter in Aries. This is an important. Deepika says, make the Dasha Lord as a Lagna and consider Antardasha. Yes, for Aries, Lagu Parashar principle, seventh Lord, natural benefic, Venus is Mahamarak, right? So this is the third reason. Fourth reason, Venus is not only the seventh Maraka Lord, but also occupying the seventh Maraka, counting from Mahadasha of Jupiter. So again, this is the fourth reason. Fifth reason, Venus is lord of seventh Marka, counting from Chandra Lagna. Again, his moon Lagna is Aries. Again, right? Venus is again seventh Marka lord, counting from Navash Lagan. Look at the Navash. Just look at the Navash. Right? Venus is again now number 8. Venus is in Rahu Nakshatra. Rahu is in a Maraka house second. This is the reason number 8. Reason number 9. Venus is in Akrura Shashtiansha Devagni. Reason number 10, and this is important. Reason number 10, 11, and 12, listen carefully. Counting from the Antardasha, look at the house Lord Karaka of any specific area. Suppose, here in this case, 10th Lord Mercury becomes the 12th counting from Antardasha Venus. Is it right? Yes. 10th house becomes the 12th counting from Venus. Two testimony. House Lord. Right? Reason number 11. The Karma Karak. Counting from Antardasha Venus. Right? Reason number 12. The authority Karak. Sun, Rajya Karak, turns 12 counting from Antardasha. So there was a lot of debate in Pakistan and India why the current 2.5 year was so bad for Imran Khan. or because all this is a rare occurrence, you have a not one, two, three, four, but 1 dozen reasons why Jupiter Venus is not good. Although Venus is forming a couple of yog, it is good in Shadbala, right? Venus is forming a 𝐲𝐻𝐿 yoga of Parashar yoga. I have explained earlier. This is a special yoga. It is so during political setback, despite the political setback, despite have so many restrictions and operations and media trials, he still has popularity and acceptance among the people. His party is still active, and so this is because of the 𝐲𝐻𝐿 yoga. He has been facing, but he is in the bar for 11th from August 2023, right? And there is a reason you can see why he is in the bar. What is the Karaka of imprisonment? Usually Rahu, but it is also a Saturn, right? Right? The 12th house, counting from Venus, is the house Lord Karaka. The 12th Lord is, if Saturn is there, if you look at the point of view of the imprisonment for last. But one important thing, what next? Imran Khan's problematic Antardasha of Jupiter Venus is about to end in September. He is going to enter in Jupiter Sun Antardasha, right? So it is highly likely that the court cases and the media trials and the pressure and all these things will about to end in next quarter of this winter from September, October onward, right? And if you look at the where the sun is, the dasha is going to change in September 2024 after 3 4 months, right? So he will probably come back politically. He will come back in sun. Why? Because sun is ninth lord, sun in 10th house, sun is forming a dharma karma yoga, adhipati yoga, sun is ninth lord in the 10th, right? And sun is a functional benefic with respect to Sagittarius Lagna, with respect to Aries Chandra Lagna, with respect to Mahadasha Jupiter Lagna, right? With respect to Navash Aries Lagna. So from all point of view, Saturn, Sun Antardasha, the upcoming Antardasha should be very good and should give some relief. He will probably come out of the jail a quarter or two. I hope. And it is further tested in January 2025. Sun progression about to conjunct his ascendant, and there was a couple of other good progression and transit of Saturn in next year. So this is the sum and substance of this chart, this reliable chart, Imran Khan's chart, and in the light of his father's testimony on the time of about the time of birth and the yogas with respect to yogas and with respect to dasha and transit and overall picture of his life. So this is the thing. So if any viewer or participant have